My name is Jim Shelley. I'm a volunteer at Bethel Woods Center for the Arts, and I'm also a docent, which means that I give tours to the guests that visit or groups who make arrangements to have a tour when they get here. One of the things that the tour's goal is, and the museum's goal is, the center's goal is to get people to think about what they see, not just to hear it again, hear it for the first time, but to think about what seems like a long time ago, and it is beginning to be a long time ago, but to think about it in terms of today. The thing that attracted myself in 1969 and others like me is that this was going to be an art event as well as a music event. And if you look in the museum at some of the literature about the promotions for that event, you'll see things about that. You can walk through the woods and see art, you can make art, you can play, you can camp. It was going to be a much different thing than any other of the more than 24 festivals that summer. Part of that was seeing an alternate way of living, that you didn't have to choose to live the way that the establishment, and that was the word that was used then as well, that the establishment was saying this is how you do things. And that Bethel Woods, in a sense, is a beacon for those ideas, and that those ideas are still true today. And it doesn't take much for these young people or anyone coming here to see the relevance of the events that we show, that we display here at the Bethel Woods Center for the Arts. That we are the candle, that we are the descendant of the ideals of Woodstock, just as Woodstock is a product of the ideals of the 1960s. Nothing can be started and live on its own. It needs to be remembered and it needs to be supported. I try to get people to realize that this is an organization that only exists through the generosity of a lot of people, through the hard work of a lot of people.